as you know, Pras, I was simply mushing the Mets yesterday. That's what I do as a true blue fan of the team. You
still hold out hope.
You Mets fans out there know exactly what I was up to. I was just mushing them. And,
well, you conceded the dime bet.
No, I was just mushing.
Yeah.
That's
I was
just mushing.
No. You can mush them overall.
Strategy. It was a strategy.
You can mush. That's fine. You can mush.
That's the word you use. Strategy.
And you can mush the overall performance of the Mets, but the dime bet has been conceded.
Oh, because I know
that was official.
Unlike you, I know my club, and I know that. Listen,
sometimes it goes about me.
I enjoyed the heck out of that ninth inning, obviously.
Sure.
And I watched it. And I watched the second game, and I still watch my team. I also know that we're lucky to beat the Marlins and the Nats, and we've won 4 in a row, but we're not even at 500. We're not, and you're in a tough spot. But I think we'll be fine. Once we get through these 8 or 9 games, we go back to playing the Yankees and the Cardinals and teams that we're not as good as, and it'll be harder. But I did enjoy that, and it was a good cathartic game for the Mets and the Mets fans. I tell you what, Sandy Alderson must have read them the riot act because he was out there trying to find Javi Baez.
I saw that. Did they ever find that?
I don't know. They never said. Yeah. I think that maybe not.
I was surprised.
This is the good and the bad, and Beef will speak to this, of El Mago, right? He does some unbelievable things, and then he does things that infuriate you.
It's
a
very
mixed
bag.
It is a
Francisco
mixed bag.
Lindor seemed sorry. Baez didn't seem sorry at all. He seemed like he was being made to apologize.
Yeah, but he has Baez has single-handedly won like 3 games for the Mets since he's been here.
Okay.
So I don't know what to make of the guy. He's like Javi Bright and Dark. It's like
I would feel better if we could somehow, I don't know, maybe scrabble a game out of this 3-game set at the Dodgers at Max Fried against
more
Scherzer
shot
tonight. Yeah.
Scherzer's pitching.
We played him close.
Fried's pitched really well lately.
Yeah.
So we'll see. I don't know. It's again, it's the
season of what could have been.
If you don't know, yesterday the Mets were down 5-1 going to the ninth. Nimmo hit a 2-run homer. It's 5-3. They're 2 outs, and they cobble together a hit after a hit, but they don't hit the long ball. So, and then somehow, someway, Conforto, mired in a 2-for-27 slump, goes oppo, base hit, and Jorge Alfaro out there in left field kicks the ball, and Baez, running from first base, never stopped and scored on a single to left field. Yeah. Just a single to left field.
And on his slide home, his earring popped out. His diamond earring popped out, and so that's what we're talking about. They were looking for his earring. I clicked it on MLB Network because to be honest with you, I had looked earlier, saw the Mets were losing, and then I saw they had won. I wanted to see, and they showed the play, but then it was one of their analysts who's played. I can't remember which one. Maybe Kevin Millar, but he gave me like 3 or 4 other different players that's happened to. Like
they lost an earring?
Cliff Floyd. Oh, okay. There was like 3 or 4 that he recalls, sending the grounds crew out there with, panning for gold.
It was a great play, and I was happy to see it. And it was a great, you know what it was too? The Mets' longtime radio announcer's got to have some serious surgery, I think, this week. He's got some health issues he's been battling, so he's leaving. Gary Cohen was fantastic in his call of that play. It was great play-by-play. And it was so funny. The Mets will do this. They've sold it, obviously, so they show it, but they have the call of the game, and they show the 3 announcers. And so yesterday it was Gary, Ron Darling, and Keith Hernandez, okay? So Gary, he went octave up. He stands up. He's giving the play-by-play. It's a base hit to left field. This game is tied. Alonso scores. The outfielder boots it. Javi Baez is going to try to he's safe, and the Mets win. Right? Ron Darling. It's such a great.
Conforto slashes one the other way. Base hit. That ties the game. Alonso in. Baez digging for third. It's kicked by Alfaro. Here comes Baez trying to score. He scores, and the Mets win it.
It's so.
Turn those thumbs around.
Great call. Not so great.
Baez races home with a winning run.
They killed those guys the whole game. I love
it. 6-5.
Until then, now they'll be happy.
So then Darling's watching the play, okay? And Darling, now they don't step on each other, as you hear. So Darling is just going like this, like waving Baez.
Yeah.
Like, run, go. And Keith has got his head down and never looked up. He's just writing in his little scorebook. He's just writing. Never looked up. Never flinched. I'm like, I think he's just sitting there going, yeah, I hit 344 one year. I'm Keith Hernandez.
Yeah, I'm Keith Hernandez.
Making a list. People to spit on.
I was on Seinfeld. I mean, come on.
And they nailed his personality trait with the I'm Keith Hernandez.
But Gary Cohen had
on there.
Great point about the disconnect between players and fans. And I listen, if you saw the reaction of the Mets fans in the stands there, that's why they're passionate bunch of people, just like most
they gave him hell.
fans.
They should.
And they should.
Yeah,
they were
players
right.
don't ever give the middle finger to the fans. Who
And-
are
and
you guys?
the
You'd be nothing without them.
And the last thing I'll say about this is the bigger issue isn't Javi Baez, because he probably won't be back. It's Francisco Lindor. We got a 10-year marriage, and we already want a divorce.
Well, he at least came across like he meant it.
Well, he did, but it's getting to him.
For sure. I would be more forget the now his relationship with the fans.
Can he play?
That's going to go south further if he's going to keep hitting. If he's going to come back next year and hit 240.
Correct.
I mean, he's just been it's been the production part of him that's been so bad.
But anyway, so and the Phillies, by the way, are winning a couple
Yeah,
games.
they're beating these easy teams, and
Right.
they have an easy schedule, so that's going to be a factor.
Right.
It may very well the Phillies and Mets both come to Atlanta for 3-game series.
I think the biggest takeaway, if you're watching National League Baseball, honestly, is that the Brewers have gone into San Francisco and handled the Giants.
Well,
a couple games
I
in a
said
row.
this after watching the Braves against the Dodgers the last 2 nights. One thing just jumps out to me and just amazes me. It's like it's so I can't even contemplate how this is. How in the world are the Giants better than the Dodgers?
They've gotten so many.
The Dodgers are so much better than the Giants. It's
on
not
paper.
if they played in a series, I can't imagine that the Giants would win the series. Giants are starting to stumble a little bit. They lost 2 out of 3 to the Braves. Now they've lost a couple in a row to the Brewers. By the way, the Brewers very quietly are picking up their speed again.
Oh, yeah.
And
They're
they got
a good team.
great pitching staff. They got 3 guys.
Woodruff, Burns.
I would really like to see the Brewers beat the Dodgers. Anybody but the Dodgers, man. That lineup is just disgusting. And Atlanta's gotten a real eye-opener facing the Yankees last week and the Dodgers this week. I mean, those are just – that's a class above what we're running out on the field.
Yeah, but that's mostly you need another big-time pitcher, and you need
we don't have
Acuna back.
Because our lineup is good now, too.
Oh, yeah.
Don't give me that.
Yeah,
but
it's a good lineup.
But we need a guy who can – we very rarely get a guy go out and give me, 8 shutout innings.
And the amazing team continues to be the Rays. I mean, you want to talk about the Giants,
No,
I'll
I
talk
know.
about the Rays.
Yeah, but at least the Rays did something last year to prove you wrong.
But they do it with no payroll.
I guess it's about time to say, though, that these guys that we don't hold in this incredibly high regard are just a lot better players than we give them credit
for.
The
Joey
Wendells
Wendells
of the world. And
the one guy we think of.
Some of them kind of came to the forefront last year.
Yeah.
But and the Red Sox swoon continues.
Yeah.
They lost another one.
The Yankees have lost 4 in a row. What if they lose 9 more and go 13-13 over the 26 games?
Well, at the end of the day, Tampa fan just doesn't appreciate it or enjoy it. They had 6,000 in the building last night. It's embarrassing.
I know.
And by the way, why is it that the Lightning sell everything out? The Lightning probably average more home attendance than the Rays.
No, let's not go down this because they'll tell us because they're in St. Pete. And,
come on.
It's so hard. It's so long.
It's 45 minutes.
It's a bridge.
It's a
scary.
bridge.
There's
I
water
it's a
underneath
joke.
it. It's scary.
I mean, I went there. It was the easiest place in the world to get to. It was the easy place to park. I parked
I've been
right
there
across
too.
the street. It was simple. So anyway, so some baseball talk. Let's come back. Let's get some college ball going. We got games coming up on Saturday. We got some great games. We'll dive into college football, get some issues there, and continue to chew on what the Jags are going to do next. We gave you some names we thought to keep an eye out on. They're definitely going to, as Urban said, fluid, and that's a good way to do it. Beef, caller number 2 right now. Caller number 2 at 641-1010. Tell them what they're taking home.
Caller number 2 right now, 641-1010. Going to go home with today's 10-minute drill prize pack. It's a 4-pack of vouchers to see the Jumbo Shrimp in action. They're home right now for the next 2 weeks. Just 3 homestands remaining, including the one they're currently in. So last chance to see the Jumbo Shrimp is this month, and you'll get 4 tickets on us. Plus, you'll get $25. Get your car all cleaned up and looking right at Scrubbles. Call now. Caller 2, 641-1010.